Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Fishing in the Midwest. Today we're going to show you how to change the spool bearings on your driver shaft that are located directly on the spool, rather than the Corrado that had the bearing located on the side panel. Now the model that we're working with today is the Daiwa Tierra. It's the 153H model. This has two types of bearings present in it. It's got the side panel bearings, and it also has the spool bearings that are located on the driver shaft. And this is the one that we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about how to replace these ones with the Boca Bearings original seal, or excuse me, the original Boca Bearings orange seal. They're ceramic bearings, ABEX 7 bearings, very fast. And I found that my Daiwa Tierra is a really smooth reel. It's silk smooth, but I find that I have troubles casting long distance, especially in wind. Even when my gears are set right, I'm not getting as much cast as I am with my Corrado. It's because my Corrado does have the Boca bearings on here, so I'm going to switch out the old stock bearings with these orange seal Boca bearings. So today, that's what we're going to show you today. So what you're going to need is a hammer. Doesn't matter what type, as long as it's pretty heavy duty. You're going to need a jeweler's screwdriver. One with a metal backing rather than a plastic, because you may risk breaking it. You're gonna need I'm not sure the specific names of these, but they're a type of wrench almost that has the jaw almost protruding in front of the other one. So you want one that's not exactly even. So as you can see right there, the bottom is a little bit longer and a little bit more stout than the one on top. Of course, you're gonna need your bearing. You're gonna need a small tackle tray, and the bearings, your Boca Bearings orange seal. Okay, to get started, what we're going to do is we're going to lodge this bearing, or excuse me, the spool right in between there. And what we're going to start off by doing is just making sure, we have the right tray that fits in there. It's a little lodged, it's a little loose, but that's alright, it still works. So now we know this tray does work. We're going to take these almost plier wrench type tools. I'll have to find the specific name of these so I can put it in the description. And if you can see that little pin right there, see if I can get the camera to focus. See the little pin right there? We're going to take that and make it equivalent to the actual pinion, or excuse me, the actual driver shaft. So what we're going to do is we're going to push that thing down. See if I can get a good angle of that. Alright, there we go. As you can see, we're just going to push until it's completely flush up against that shaft right there. As you saw, that we just pushed in, that pin went out just a little bit more. So once we do that, let's see if I've got the right size jeweler's screwdriver. Looks like this size works. So we're going to put our spool in there. Remember that we have that little pin flush up against the actual shaft. We're going to take our hammer and our jeweler's screwdriver. Bear with me here. It's the first time doing it on this model of reel, so it may be a little bit different. I already can tell that this spool is really wobbly. And we're just going to let that hammer fall right down on that pin. As you see right there, I went to go hit the actual part of the pin that's located right there, and my jeweler's screwdriver went right through. Make sure you know where to find this pin later, because it's very important. So we're just going to leave that in the tray there for now. So now that our jeweler's screwdriver is all the way through, we're going to pull it out, detach the bearing. It comes right off, because remember that pin right there is holding it there. We're going to take our Boca Bearing orange seal bearings right here, and what a lot of comments have been telling me lately is to soak these in lighter fluid, soak them in lubricant before putting them on here. But today I'm just showing you how to replace them, not how to treat them before putting them on there. So I'm going to put the orange seal bearings. Looks really nice. Boca Bearings did a great job with these bearings, and we're going to take that little pin that we have. It's a very small pin. It's maybe the most challenging part. Alright, so then we're going to take that pin start by putting it right back in to that shaft right there. It's not going to go all the way through because it is hard to put it in there. And we're going to do the reverse of what we did last time. So we're going to take our little protruding grips right here, and we're going to push right back down on that thing so it comes right back up. Let's make it a little bit more even there. And there you go. So now that we have our Boca Bearings on here, we're going to do a little test drive right now. First, we're just going to do a regular spin, of course, just as if you were reeling in. It's very smooth, a little loud, but of course it's going to happen if you don't lubricate your bearings beforehand. Like I said, lighter fluid. Boca Bearings website also carries the correct material to use to soak your bearings in. And also we're just going to try free spool right here. I don't like to start off with reeling then do free spool. I just like to pull it like that. Let me do a better one. And as you can see, that's pretty good for Daiwa Tierra. It's a $130 reel plus the Boca Bearings. It's really pristine. I can just feel those bearings working on it. It's so smooth. I'm really happy I put these on here. It's a really nice setup. Looking really nice. Look how fast that is. That is nothing like the original reel. Oh, that is outstanding. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time on Fishing the Midwest.